Wow. It has happened actually. So last year I told you that I was working on a project on a Microsoft Office 365 suite, all right? And I couldn't will I say finish that project last year. So I continued this year and updated a lot of things about that to meet with up-to-date features in some apps content in Microsoft 365. But I didn't do it alone because the book is kind of big. So I partnered with Melissa Cherry, who is a self-publisher too on Amazon KDP, to create that wonderful masterpiece. So in this video, I'm going to tell you some things you need to know about this book. All right. So the contents and why you need to buy it because we did great job in that book. Yes. So if you have been on this my channel and you have watched some videos about Microsoft 365 or Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, OneNote, think about them. Exchange. You need this book. It will walk you through on everything you need to know about Microsoft 365, how to complete some tasks. All right. So I have the link in the description. Go check the book. So let's get to the script so that you see some things discussed in this book and why you need to do buy the book and the price of each of the versions. It's available in three versions: ebook, paper, and hardcover. So let's get to the screen. All right. Okay. Let's take a look at this book. This is the book I'm talking about. Unique Microsoft Office 365 for Beginners 2025. All right. The subheading is Learn how to use productivity apps, including Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook Exchange, Exchange Online, Teams, OneDrive, and others. All right. So it's a powerful book. All right. Minister Terry, as I said before, I partner with her because of the volume of the book is much. All right. And this is my own pen name here, Godwin Mike. All right. Godwin Mike of Godwin Tech. So it's a wonderful book that will teach you a lot about Microsoft apps and help you to be more productive with up-to-date information. Okay, then look at the Kindle format. It sells at $9.99. All right. If you are a Kindle subscriber, you can read the pages for free. Then the paper format sells at $26.99 and the hardcover sells at $35.99. Okay, so you scroll down here, you see the description of the book, and you go down here, you will see the A plus context section, which highlights some things about this book. Okay, you can have a preview of what the book is all about. Okay, so you can click on read sample. All right, on this page, you can scroll up to see a lot of things that makes up the book in terms of table of contents. It's much and it's well explained book, okay, that will teach you everything on Microsoft 365. All right, so I drafted out some things on PowerPoint where I highlight what the apps are, the apps contained in this book, and what each of them does or what you can use each of them to achieve. So let's get to PowerPoint for us to see how it looks, okay? All right, the first is the name of the book and the book cover. It says Unique Microsoft Office 365 for Beginners 2025. That is to show you that the book is up to date. And here is the cover, Melissa Terry and Godwin Mike, which happens to be me. Okay, so let's get to the next slide. The next slide is book one, which is Microsoft 365. It says learn on Microsoft 365 plans and choose the one suitable for you. All right. For information's sake, Microsoft 365 is of different plans. We have family plan, we have personal plan, we have enterprise plan. That is what this book one details out in easy steps so that it gives you idea on what each plan contains. Okay, so that you know make your decision on the one to go for. All right, the second slide, the next slide here, which is on book two. okay, is Microsoft Word. I say learn how to use MS Word application to create stunning professional documents easily. All right. So what this book two does is that it teaches you everything on Microsoft Word, including how to work with templates and how to create from scratch. All right. It walks you through in so many areas, including how to size papers in Microsoft Word documents and a lot of things, how to increase resolution in Microsoft Word and the rest. At the end, you'll be able to be a good user of Microsoft Word application by reading to the end in this book too. Then book three is on Microsoft Excel. It states a detailed guide on how to use Microsoft spreadsheet software with illustration and exercises. So this does not just teach you how to use Microsoft Excel, but it is backed up with exercises to make sure that you understand whatever thing you're going to read from this book. Are you getting that? And we know Microsoft Excel can be used for information gathering, for calculations, and for graph. All right. When you want to plot different types of graphs, you can use Excel for that, for data analysis. All these things are tabled out, are listed out, and explained with illustrations. There's no how you go through this book tray and you will not understand how to use Excel. Then book four is on PowerPoint. I says great professional files that will get the attention of your targeted audience in easy steps using different modules and styling. For your information, what you're seeing on the screen right now is created with Microsoft PowerPoint. So if you want to learn how to do the same thing, you need to read through this book from the beginning to the end. It cuts across so many areas on PowerPoint, including how you can duplicate slides, how to format slides, how to create slides with AI that is integrated in the application itself. All right, and how to add even text box and a lot of things. So everything you can think of on PowerPoint is covered in this book four. So let's get to book five. Then book five is on Microsoft Outlook. It states a simplified guide on how to use Microsoft email service with illustrations. Yes, as we have Gmail, which is for Google, Microsoft Outlook is for Microsoft. So they're the one that developed the email service. So you're going to learn how to send and receive email, how to schedule emails, and a lot of things, how to format text in email. All right. And make use of this software so easily. So by buying this book, you're buying a lot. So let's get to book six. Then book six is on Microsoft Publisher. Create different graphic design projects with Microsoft Graphic Design Program. People don't know that Microsoft has their own graphics editor or graphics software, just like Canva. This one is the one owned by Microsoft. So owned by Microsoft. So it's going to teach you, this book is going to teach you everything on how to use this application on your PC and design different professional projects. Microsoft even have stock pictures that will help you to do a great job using this software. Then book 7 is on Microsoft Access. It states a database software you can use for your business and build relationship with data. All right, just like you use Excel in gathering of information, access can be used in gathering of information. If you have maybe a medium enterprise, small medium enterprise, you can use it to gather the information of your employees or even your customers. And the advantage of this access over Excel is when it comes to building relationship with data. All right. And that is why you need to read this part of this Microsoft 365 book so that you understand in detail how this works, including how to create reports with it. Let's get to the next book. Then book 8 is on Microsoft OneNote. I said a detailed guide on how to make effective use of Microsoft note-taking app plus tips. Yes, OneNote is the note-taking app of Microsoft. Just like when you are using Android or iPhone, it has a note app. All right. But this one is the one owned by Microsoft, and you can easily use it to take notes and save it locally on your device or even back it up on the cloud. All right. So a lot of tips are contained in this book 8 when it comes to Microsoft OneNote. All right. Then book 9 is on Microsoft OneDrive. It states detailed guide on how to back up and organize your files on cloud. This is the icon of Microsoft OneDrive. I have been using my OneDrive for over 10 years now, and I know it has been so helpful to me. Take, for example, there are pictures you took years ago, and you want to always have access to these pictures anytime you want. You can just upload them on OneDrive and use them anytime you want to. So when you upload them on OneDrive, it is saved in Microsoft Server. So irrespective of where you find yourself, you can still access this picture, download it, and use it for anything you want to use it for. If you're a job seeker, you can use Microsoft OneDrive to back up your CV so that irrespective of where you find yourself, you can always have access to your CV, print it out, and use it for the purpose is you want to use it for at that point in time. So buy this book to learn more on Microsoft OneDrive as it is detailed out with illustrations. Then book 10 is on Microsoft Teams. The message states, it say a messaging app that does more than WhatsApp. Communicate and share files with your team. Yes, just like WhatsApp, this is a messaging app developed by Microsoft. So what you do here is that you use it to chat with your team. Maybe you're working in an organization, all right? You use it to communicate with them to achieve more. Take, for example, you need a stamp and you don't want to go up there to the other section of the office to tell the person to give you the stamp. You can say, okay, give the stamp to the security man to give to me because maybe the security man is up there. So you chat him or her and he takes action from his or her end. Okay, and you can easily share different types of files in Microsoft Teams, and that is why I say it does more than WhatsApp. Then book 11 is on Microsoft Exchange, which is the last book in this suit. All right. It states become an expert in creating and managing mailboxes for organizations. For example, Smart Ben at godwinempire.com. Let me explain. All right, let's assume that I have a domain or a website known as Godwin Empire, and I have a business and I have a lot of workers under this business. All right. Maybe one of them is Smart Ben. I can create a mailbox which can call email address attached to this my domain name at godwinempire.com. That's why I have Smart Ben at godwinempire.com. So it's unique to my organization. So if you learn how to use Microsoft Exchange, you can have your workers under your domain. You create email addresses for them that is attached to your domain name. It makes it unique. All right. So in this book, you learn how to be an administrator who manages mailboxes. You create and you delete anyone you want to delete. You allocate message quota to each person. All right, the quota of message each employee supposed to have. So it's a book that when you read, you understand some things about tech and how email services work. So in a nutshell, get this book. I have a link, Amazon link in the description. Buy it. By buying it, you are going to equip yourself with knowledge of Microsoft 365 and at the same time support me as a content creator and a writer. So when you do that, you are still supporting my hustle on different platforms. I believe you find this content helpful. Please, if it does help, consider subscribing to this channel. Here we teach technology, which cuts across so many areas. So we give you valuable information and we equip you on knowledge of things that have to do with software, self-publishing, and YouTube education. So subscribe to learn more. Leave a comment in the comment section if you have questions concerning this book, this masterpiece I did with Melissa Terry. Leave a comment, all right? Leave a question. I'll answer you, okay? All right? And hit the like button if you have not done that. You can watch this video here to learn more on another book that has to do with Windows 11. You need some books on that if you're a user of Windows PC. Thank you and see you some other time.